Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. How are you doing today? So today I wanted to do a video that I feel is kind of important. And even if it's not important to you, it is useful knowledge to have in case the apocalypse happens, in case the end of the world comes along, in case you can't go to the grocery store and find you some salad or some nutritious foods. Good thing to know is what wild plants are around you. Now, I live in Southwest Virginia, which means I am in zone. There's different zones for different parts of the country, and I am in zone 6B, 6A. I am in the mountains. I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. So, it's already, everything already here it's basically springtime right now already. Obviously it's spring, but the weather-wise, it's like springtime. It's everything's blooming, the trees, the flowers, everything's blooming. So I thought I would take this opportunity to bring you guys into my front yard and show you the abundance of natural and magical herbs that are literally just everywhere, like legit. You can dry these herbs, you can eat them fresh, you can eat the flowers, you can put them in stir fries, you can put them in salads. Like I said, there's so many different ways. You can take flower blossoms and dry them out, or wash them and bake them on cookies, like shortbread cookies, which is the thing I do for Ostera. So let's go into the backyard and I will show you guys the abundance of plant life that is just everywhere. Now, I'm on the East Coast, so the plants differ in the US, obviously. So never go outside and just eat something. Always do significant research. Never take chances, especially with mushrooms or fungus. Never take chances with those. You do not want to just, if you're a beginning forager, you never want to go out and just eat the first thing you see. You want to do tons of research. Now, things like this there's a few things that you don't want to eat right off the bat because they could be dangerous. Now, okay, let's get out here and I'll show you guys everything. So the first plant we have out here that is right now on the East Coast, blooming everywhere. And these are edible from the flower to the leaf to the root. Okay, so this is right here, wild violet. That is what that looks like. And the leaf of the wild violet looks like this. So this is edible. You can take these. What I do with these is these are the flowers I will take and I will bake onto shortbread cookies. These are really good for Beltane celebrations, Ostera, things like that, where it's like abundance. You want to go into your yard and see what you have. Dandelions I've already picked a bunch of these. They're like literally growing all over my yard. They're everywhere. Those are natural. Now they are invasive, so once you got them, they're hard to get rid of because you got to dig very deep to get them out of your yard, but it's a good thing to have. Okay, so we got those growing. Another thing we have growing out here right now is, where's it at? Right here. This is called dead nettle, red dead nettle. This can be used as a tea. It's medicinal as well. You can see the beautiful leaf structure, how it's like symmetrical. Kind of follows the Fibonacci sequence. It's really cool. As you can see, the mountains behind me, it's a really nice day. It just stopped raining. It had been raining for like the past 3 days, hard, all day long. So this is red dead nettle. You can pick this and dry it out, or you can put it in tea. You can put it in salads. It kind of tastes like arugula. It's kind of peppery. And then this right here is also another form of dead nettle, but this is henbit, Henbit. This is dead nettle as well. This one is used in a lot of folklore magic. So If you're from the Appalachia region, you know that there is a thing called hoodoo, and they use it's a lot of natural foraging and nature-based magic, which is what I like to study. I'm kind of studying that right now, so I'm learning about all the plants around me. So yeah, that is henbit dead nettle. Now see, these are both dead nettle. So this is red dead nettle right here, and of course that has the different leaves with the little tiny light purple flowers, and then the henbit has got a little bit darker a flower, and then it's only got these two stacked leaves. It doesn't have, see how this one goes down and it's got, you know, see the structure of it, and then it goes all the way up and comes up in this little geometric pattern, while this one just has 3 flowers, 2 stacked leaves. So you want to remember that. And you want to be careful. It is, see, the reason why this is called, Jaxie, get out of the garden. Hold on, guys. Jaxie. Sorry, my cats were in the garden. I just planted my red peppers, and I don't want them to like dig them up. But the reason these are called dead nettle is because they are in the nettle family. They're related to nettles, but they're not true nettles, because true nettles are prickly. If you touch them, they will sting you. They hurt. But nettles also are growing in abundance right now. You can find them in wooded areas, in parks, in woods, near creeks, near water. There you'll see a big abundance of them. But just do your research and be careful when you pick actual nettles. You want to wear gloves. You never just want to pick those up, willy-nilly. Okay, and then another thing that we've got out here. I want to show you this. As you can see, my herb garden's coming back. We've got the mugwort right here growing. I do have some, this is the garden sage coming back. This is the thyme right here. And then I planted some fresh seeds, so I've got some fresh basil seeds and some fresh lavender seeds. Of course, the lavender is coming back on its own. I need to cut that back. It looks like I have some mint over there, which I didn't not plant. And then over here, we've got the daffodils. I planted these 2 years ago. They're all dirty. But they are the different colored ones. They're kind of, can you guys see them? They're really pretty. So everything is growing right now. So another thing we've got out here. Now this, my cats are going crazy. This one you want to be careful with, because there is another herb that looks like it, but it is poisonous. This is called purslane. Right here. There is another plant that looks similar to it, and you'll see it. So if you use any of the apps that identify plant identifier apps, when you look up purslane, it sometimes will come up with a different type of plant. And that other type of plant, I can't think of the name of it, but it is poisonous, so you do not want to eat that. But purslane grows all over right now. Look here. It's a little plant and a seed. But yeah, guys, so I'll show you my, right here. I had to put, so these are actually not doing so well. They're doing okay. Some of them have already been eaten. Something has come in and eaten my plants. What the hell? But, so I had to put this window over this little part of the garden because the cats dig shit up. And then over here, I've got a strip of wildflowers that I planted. My garden is a big mess right now. So, I have to come out here and clean this up. Stay out of the garden. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys those few things that you can come out and forage right now. Obviously do your research. There is a lot more, but like I said, I'm just now getting into, Jelly, get out of the garden. I'm just now getting into all of this foraging. I mean, I have been interested in it, but I haven't been out, like, actually, you know, looking at plants and stuff. And as I've noticed, there's not a lot of reading material or informational things. Also, a few other plants that are edible and magical and medicinal is dogwood. Dogwood flowers you can use for a tea or a tincture. Now, a tincture is when you take, let's say you have a mason jar, okay, a cup with that has like 2 cups capacity. You take 1 3/4 cup of fresh plant life, and you pack it down tight into your jar, and then you take alcohol, like vodka, 100%. Oh, you want it over 96% alcohol content. So vodka, any type of really strong vodka you take, and you pour it over the plants, and you put it in, you cover it, put the lid on it, and you put it in a dark, cool spot, like maybe underneath a cupboard in your kitchen, or on, maybe like on a bookshelf on the bottom shelf, or in your closet on the floor in your room or something. And every couple days you go in there and you mix it up. And then after about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, depending, the longer you leave it, obviously, the stronger it will be. So however strong you want your tincture, then you strain it over cheesecloth, and you can take it as medicine. So that's a tincture, or an extract. It's also called an extract because you're extracting all of the nutrients out of the plant. And then you can dry them and use them as incense. You can dry them and use them as teas. There's so many different ways you can use plants, and it's good to know what is edible and what is not. There's a lot of different types of edible things, a lot of different plants that are medicinal. I'm wondering if I have any plantains in my yard. Let me go see if there's any in the front yard. Because a plantain, which is not the banana type plant you're thinking of, a plantain is really good to use as like a, what do you call it? A poultice for like bug bites and stuff. I don't know if I have any plantains out here, but they're the little plants that grow usually in concrete or around concrete. Tina? They're in or around concrete, and they have 3 broad leaves, 3 leaves, and then they have those little, almost like cattails poking up out of them. Those are plantains. You can crush those up and bruise the leaves and use them as a antiseptic or for your bug bites and stuff. So there's so many different useful plants, you guys. If you're interested in wildcrafting and or foraging, I'll be more than happy to do more videos for you guys. And regarding my last video, please be nice to each other, regardless of what people are suffering with. And in no way, shape, or form does somebody accidentally spreading false information or on purpose. Like, I doubt Trisha is like on purpose. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. I'll make another video on that later. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.